enough about the suzu. Stay and have some pudding with me instead. I know a wonderful little shop.
Pertama, ya dah. Pagi bang, siang jing di sini. Ustaz. Ya tidak, baca TV. Ntar. Ya kalau nggak ngelek ya, semoga aja nggak. 73 8.
Always practicing archery under that sakura tree. What a bore! A girl your age should be out living a little.
Hai tampan. Ini yang apa ini anjing? Itu siapa tahu bro? Yuki bang. Summertime Saga nggak ada pi.
Here we go
Keprak
again.
kamu pi.
You know I don't care about any of that.
Mereka. Ini gimana matiin ininya, translate-nya? Guys, ini matiin translate gimana? Kayaknya kemarin tuh Bang Pet ada dikasih tahu deh. Oh ini matiin rekaman live chat. Nah. Coba aku cek lagi. Nah udah dimatiin guys. Udah, kemarin aku ingat Bang Pet dikasih tahu.
I'm going back.
You sure?
Yang playable yang
Come
ini bang.
on, consider granting your big sister's
Ini
wish.
NPC doang.
I only came because you called. I put my work on hold. I can't stay too long.
I can't stay too long.
Besides, I don't like red bean
Kacamata
pudding.
cantik woi. Ini juga cantik.
Huh? I keep forgetting you have the world's most boring palate. What a shame. I'll just have to enjoy all by my lonesome then.
Nggak gitu pi. Aku tadi sambil lihat OBS-nya. Ya itu matiin laptopnya, hidupin lagi terus saya susah-susah kayak loadingnya lama. Ini deh. Tin. Ini tuh ceritanya di Honami sebelum
Kyokuro never
ketelan
once
sama
spoke of
bencana.
her own wishes.
Gyokuro
She lived
tuh
only to grant the
orang
wishes
yang
of
kacamata
others.
tadi.
If only I had chosen to go with her.
Penyesalan hari-hari menyesal.
I
Matamu
should go there. One more look will be enough.
Uang gak sih? Oh? Kamu udah coba NT belum om yang baru kemarin? Kemarin baru buka servernya. Ini Nepernes tuh Epernes. GTA anime king. Kamu kenapa Rais? Oh, mau koyo. Investigate the screen.
Still regretting that you didn't step into that shop and try that red bean pudding with the former Miko, aren't you?
What's your point? A life as fleeting
The
as
peaceful streets of Honolulu, the sweetness of red bean pudding. You know none of it is real. The illusion didn't deceive Miko and Sakura. You were the one who deceived yourself. Desperate to play pretend? Why not commit? Please, this performance is only beginning. Miko and Sakura, do not forget the regret you carried here.
Wih, keren banget ultinya. Second
You
promnya
never
bagus.
forgot the lives you failed to
Ya,
save,
NTE BTAP
nor
sih
their
anime.
final, fading cries.
drift with snowflakes. Wait for the moment. You've been watching me?
Among all the Mikos of Flaming Sakura,
Among
you're
all
the
the
most
Miko.
special.
Ini dasar
Only
lanang
you
jadi
could peer
cewek,
into
Pak.
the suit and see a future so utterly
Ini Grand Architect nih, ini guys, villain utama sekarang. Ya sebenarnya yang kemarin juga villain, cuman ini bosnya gitu.
Is
No.
Oh, you've heard the stories, of course. But none of them know what Rover really endured to reach this point.
Wih. Kita kemana? Oh ini. Oh ini flashback hari-hari flashback.
Rover. This is the Threnodian.
The Threnodian. Berarti MC udah ngalahin 2 tren.
The next act
Ini
awaits
Threnodian
you.
yang ketiga.
Don't waver now, Yuki. That instinctive revulsion you're feeling will guide you down a path diametrically opposed to my own. You must walk this road. Only then will you understand, accept, and finally see where you went wrong.
Ini bos Threnodian pertama.
Just as you suspected, both Jinjo and Honami once lay beneath the Threnodian's shadow. But only in Jinjo did the night give way to dawn.
You.
I wouldn't dare deny your choosing.
This blade. It's as sharp as they promised. Once business in Lahairo is settled, I'll take it back to Ashinohara.
Kayak mas PG. Ngelek. Ini game sih. Bentar. Keren banget. PvP games mungkin berat.
You needn't doubt. This is, in fact, my ploy for you. What else would you call laying the very path you've dreaded most bare before your feet? Keep walking. The way forward is the only way left.
Mana aja? Oh,
The inverted tower. I read the reports.
ini
Another place reduced to ruin by the Threnodian.
kartu dia ini Dut. Flashback terus di
A
game.
nation that placed its faith in the Sentinel, yet its blessed maiden was spawned by the Threnodian Leviathan. Deliciously absurd, isn't it?
I read the incident reports. It was the Threnodian scheme.
Obvious enough. And from it, I obtained the precise counterweight to tip the scales.
The power of assimilation.
Precisely. After all, isn't that blessed maiden living proof? Proof that harnessing the Threnodian's power is a viable path.
Is this?
The fall of Imperator. As you know, even a sentinel can't be a crutch for humanity forever.
Oh, ini rasin si kuda laut itu Ningsoy. Buat ngidupin si siapa karakter dia.
Now, why not step into the role yourself? Experience Renacita's conclusion firsthand. Oh, and I made a personal appearance for the grand finale in Renacita. I couldn't very well abandon my rather childish subordinates like that, could I? A light so blinding it lays bare all the film. A world where every prayer is answered. Just like a dream, wouldn't you say? Ah, if only Ashinohara could have...
Every single time, he succeeded in saving them. If only I could have. Ashinohara. Am I envious of what he has achieved?
A little sideshow before the end. You don't mind, do you?
Let there be snow. So persistent. Too late to escape. You should have run. If my blade had been keener, could I have?
Take your
Salah,
time.
salah.
We're almost at the finale.
Eh,
Come, let's go. Thoughts on the show?
You showed me all this because the Fraxidus wants to replicate the assimilation within the Blessed Maiden herself. You want me for the possibility that I could become the Threnodian's resonator in the...
I won't deny it. After all, among all the Mikos of Flaming Sakura, only you can see through that sutsu and see that is your gift, your talent.
It is a dangerous curse.
From Ashinohara's legends and the Space Trek Collective's investigative reports, you know who Rover is by now. As a savior yourself, what do you think of his capabilities?
He's strong.
He can afford to be more effusive. Unlike you, who failed Ashinohara time and again, he is the perfect savior.
Memang ini villainnya agak psikopat aja, nggak jelas kok. Dia bisa nge-skill.
But let's be brutally honest. This world doesn't have a second Rover. He saved Jinjo and Renacita. But what about Honami? Solaris is full of dark corners like Honami. Places the Savior's light will never reach. You, Miko of Flaming Sakura, have a gift. You might not fear, but what of them? The weak, those not blessed by fate, and yet, is it really fair to place the weight of an entire world on a single pair of shoulders? Solaris needs more saviors, doesn't it? I'm just using the Threnodian to bring more of them into this world.
You mean you want to use its power the way Rover once did?
I've tried before, but a miracle like Fleur-de-Lis requires a billion coincidences. And Mia? Nothing but the delusional ravings of Leviathan. Even the one that appeared in Renacita at the end was just a hollow, mute
Gajahnya tadi udah
shell.
Oh, tadi udah baca 40 tuh nggak keluar, 40 atau 50 tadi.
But with your help, everything changes. You could wield the Threnodian's power just as Rover did. Honami would not be a ruin, and Ashinohara would finally have its true savior.
I have to admit, your proposition is tempting. I desire vengeance against the Threnodian. That is why I seek greater strength. I stayed, but I will not discard my dignity as a human for it. I will not become the very horror I hate. Not even for retribution.
You stand on Honami's soil. You stand on a graveyard of Go on. Ask them if your dignity as a human matters. I think they tell you that simply staying alive is what matters. Eternal Miko, you know your limits. You've crawled through countless defeats, barely protecting Ashinohara from the Threnodian's assault. But what of the future? You are no safe. When you fall, who will take up the Sutsu? Who will walk this lonely, futile path next? We could always talk about the former, Miko. The bodies of the left behind are ephemeral. You'll find I have a far more durable proposal.
Hitam. Ya, motornya bisa terbang sekarang, guys. Terbang. Back to Solari. Damn. Yes, good morning. Outfit baru. Gacha. Wih, what? Dapat sign. What? Damn, dapat sign. Damn. Sheesh. Weh, ngapain ini coy? Wah, cing kaget aku. Ini full berapa? Oh, 55. Cing dapat sign bang. Gacha 1. Apa itu coy? Gak pernah gue liat kayak gitu anjing. Ini gacha 1 lah. Nggak mungkin kan hoki yang kedua kali itu terjadi. Satu dapat fine. Dapat gila sih itu. Jing. Kalau dapat ungu 2 aku bisa gacha lagi sekali. Lumayan kecil. Oke, nggak punya gacha lagi sekarang. Anjing, apa karena aku pitingan? Enggak, I mean kemarin aku gacha anjing. Tuh, ini kok sign iMac. Pilih 16. Ini. Apa itu? Unexpected. Wah, gila. Jig seru banget. Gila. Wah, seneng banget. Ben ya, hoki. Berisik. Kamu udah hoki terus.
Did you see me?
Mas, bukan info Yuki. Lihat tadi, coba mundurin live stream. Dapat sign anjing. Sumpah dapat sign.
Look, a laser sword. Pretty cool.
Bukan di sini. Lihatnya tuh di backpack man. Mas, sumpah mas dapat sign sekali full anjing. Nih. Cuma sumpah tadi mundurin coba live-nya. Anjing aku aja kaget, cowok. Info Yuki, PT masih gede sih. 1155 tambah 10 65. Ini 65 PT. Story dulu mas. Mana tuh ini? Mana ini? Sumpah mas, anjing merinding gue. Ininya nggak lag ya? Enggak sih. Pamer.
Look over.
Mana ya? Apa itu?
Candy? It's a new flavor. Sigrika and Linné suggested it. Great for lifting spirits.
All right, Luke. What's the word on this Exostrider plan?
My conversation with Lucilla went well. She's on your side. Your showing during the Dark Side incident also helped speed up the Academy's internal review. That said, you've been a student here for less than a year. You'll need the Space Trek Collective's approval to officially activate the Exostrider. Their biggest financial backer is the new Federation. And of course, they answer to an entire board of investors. And to them, the Exostrider is definitely a high-value asset. I've been flooding their desks with reports. Your Academy investigation record, your latest test scores from Abel College, and a full physical adaptability eval I wrote myself.
And were they rejected?
We got a meeting. But when that much money's involved, conflicts of interest make everything move very slow. Unlike Jinzhou or Rinasida, they've got far too many cooks in the kitchen.
I'm worried we don't have that kind of time.
Exactly, which is why we're going to strike first. Besides, things have changed. It all comes down to this guy. This is Chase, head of the Space Trek Collective. He just got back to Lahai Roi on a Triumph avionics ship from the new Federation. President Lucilla, Professor Mornier, and I have all put in a good word. You'll be meeting him at the Research Institute. Chase started as a low-level employee at Ashridge Energy in the new Fed. Then, he dropped off the grid for a few years before resurfacing in a government position. After that, he left the government and started diving into multiple large-scale investment projects. Some say he's still been Ashridge Energy's man the whole time, but no one's been able to prove it. He's sharp, low profile, and very smooth. At his age, he's seen it all. His only real concern is if the Exostrider. Normally, they'd pick Academy synchronists who have been signing stacks of NDAs since day one.
Sounds like his attitude changed. Does that have something to do with the changes you mentioned?
Come in. Let's talk over some hot drinks. I heard Lucilla asked for your help after the ceremony. How did it feel working with her?
Well, at first she was pretty dominant, steering the conversation the whole time.
Based on your intel, the reactor core has been returned. Ideally, we'd wait for the Exostrider to awaken before trying to help Imith or confront the But recent readings from the Institute's Strider Gate monitors, they're off the charts. Void matter reactivity is spiking. The Space Trek Collective is getting twitchy. If Threnodian Aleph 1 breaks the seal, all of Solaris will be at risk, not just Lahai Roi. Now, the Collective didn't establish itself here without binders full of contingencies for a Threnodian event. Problem is, every one of those plans would scorch decades of scientific progress. Which, in our case, actually gives us some leverage. Enough to have a real conversation with their head.
Then I'll convince him. I'll show him that the lowest casualty count is the only one that makes sense. He'll have to approve me as the synchronist who pilots the Exostrider. Luke, you mentioned you have contacts in the Black Shores. And this workspace of yours, it's secure, right?
Guaranteed. What are you thinking?
The High Roy is closed off from the outside world. Public comms are probably tapped by Fraxidus moles inside the Academy. And right now, I need a direct line to the Black Shores.
I see. Give me a moment. I'll establish the link and leave the rest to you.
Gak, menghubungi istri. Telepon istri.
I received your call, Rover. Is the situation in Lahai Roy that dire? You look exhausted.
My frequency loss has been resolved. But Lahai Roy is under imminent Thenodian threat. I need your help, Shorekeeper.
Understood. For this purpose, both I and the Black Shores exist.
Any additional intel on the Exostrider within the Tethys system? Verified or not, I need everything you have. I trust Luke. You can speak freely.
Records confirm that Luke Herson has been providing critical assistance and intelligence to the Black Shores. I trust your judgment. After the founding of Star Torch Academy, most information fell under their seal of secrecy. However, in its early days, you mediated negotiations between the Academy and the Roya. Through that process, the Black Shores gained partial access to certain archived insights. The Space Trek Collective fears that due to the Exoswarm's division, the Exostrider, even upon awakening, might not have enough power to face the Thenodian. This concern led to the Augmented Resonance Initiative, the Synchronists.
Ini awal asal usul sinkronis.
Observing how Sentinels work with their resonators, they theorized that the Exostrider, sharing similarities, could amplify its power through a resonator as well. However, considering your link with the Exostrider, the Tethys system does not recommend this method. We have intel that deep beneath Lahai Roy lies the keystone left behind by the Exostrider long ago. It rests directly atop the seal on the Strider Gate. You can think of it as a kind of lock. You do not need a cockpit to pilot the Exostrider. So long as its activation sequence remains unobstructed, you may pilot it using the keystone.
Is it because I'm its orbiter?
Precisely. For one who shares its origin, a cockpit would be more of a hindrance. As for Imeth, I think Dr. Luke's proposal is viable.
You mean using the exoswarm-like shell that appeared in the cockpit to look for her?
Yes, the connection between frequencies will help. Rover, bring her with you when you activate the Exostrider.
Sure. While I'm there, the Black Shores will need to keep a closer eye on the High Roy.
I understand.
counting on you, Shorekeeper.
As long as I may be of help to you, I am content. Please return safely from the Strider Gate, my star.
My star. Dasar bucin.
I will. Don't worry.
I'll inform Lucilla. Take your time finishing that drink before you head out.
What do you think? I'm about to ask a man to sign off on a crazy plan. And I can't even promise him it'll work.
Nobody has a plan they promise will work. If Chase agrees, it's because he's betting that you're his best option. Just take the win. At the end of the day, it all comes down to the person.
Why do we have to pay for it?
I'm a transform.
Warning. Insufficient power supply. Mech mode off.
Okay.
Mr. Chase, this is the student I mentioned, Rover.
Save the intro, President Lucilla. We've met before.
Before. In my past life at the Academy.
Let's just get down to it.
Yeah.
The Threnodian Aleph-1 situation is deteriorating. We're running out of time. I wanted to wait for the Exostrider's self-regeneration to finish, but the clock has run out on that one. So tell me, Rover, why do you want to pilot the Exostrider? What's the play?
To find Imeth and put down the Threnodian.
Imeth. Name rings a bell. The one with the high sync rate. Her disappearance.
She's beyond the Strider Gate.
I see how it is. But finding one person in a goddamn interdimensional haystack, not so easy. You understand our position.
Stopping the Threnodian is my priority too. I'm gonna handle both. Look, We have the same objective. So, like you said, let's just get down to it. If void matter erupts, Lahai Roy is ground zero. Every one of your projects will take a hit.
Regarding Aleph-1, our intel is insufficient. We are not, at this time, considering its total destruction. What we need is for the Exostrider to reinforce the seal on the Strider Gate. To do that,
Motornya
we
keren
need
ya,
a
motor ada
qualified
bisa terbang,
synchronist.
motor.
And we
Udah,
need
nggak
the
usah pakai
Institute's
sayap,
drive
bisa
replica.
jalan di air,
When
bisa
that gets
terbang.
embedded in the
Karena nanti bisa
Exostrider's
jalan
chest
lagi,
cavity,
bentar lagi.
then its repair is complete. Right now, the replica is in its final phase of development. We're still...
A drive replica. Is that what you're building from the fallen reactor drive after Helios was launched?
Correct. It's based on the original drive's framework. You had a hand to play in that. You made sure Helios got launched. To complete the drive replica, we require precise data from the Exostrider operating in high concentrations of void matter and environment. Without them, we can't guarantee the Exostrider can resist Aleph-1's corruption. Here's the verdict. On behalf of the Space Trek Collective, I authorize you to pilot the Exostrider. But remember, our objective is the data. We need readings from the high concentration zone, and your personal mission gets 10 minutes. That's the max duration our void matter barriers can cover the Strider Gate once it's opened. After 10 minutes, you return to Lahai Roy, whether you found Imeth or not. Do you accept?
Deal. One more thing. I won't be using a cockpit. Just show me the way to the Keystone and have the Exostrider ready. That's all I need.
Huh. Still full of surprises. Always bringing us the unconventional. Lucila, run a high-pressure sync test for the Synchronist. I've seen the physical eval, but I want live data for validation. The moment the numbers hit green, we'll begin preparations for activating the Keystone.
There's something else. I need a favor.
Go on.
The Fraxidus is lying low, even after failing in the dark side. They could move the moment the Strider Gate opens.
Ah, that's what's on your mind. Well, I have an update. Remember Sigrika's friend? The somewhat lackadaisical one?
You mean Denia?
That's the one. She's gone missing. Our investigation points to her being the agent. But don't let it distract you. I have a reliable friend keeping an eye on Fraxidus. You just focus on waking the giant. Leave the rest to us.
Gitu, excited banget anjing ini story-nya. Aku udah tunggu banget anjing dari kapan lama coy ini update.
The Black Shores just sent a formal communication request. They're offering full support for Lahai Roy's evacuation. You handle it, Lucila. You have a better read on the situation than I do. And you're better at talking with that student. If there's anything else you want to ask me, now's the...
I'm surprised you're placing this much trust in Rover, authorizing him so readily. Any particular reason?
We're different, President. I'm a businessman, and businessmen trust their instincts for a good investment. The Threnodian could strike at any time. Given the circumstances, Lahai Roy may have to be written off. And with the timeline we have, relocating the Exostrider is impossible. If we're gonna lose it anyway, why not let him take one last swing?
Understood. We still need to prepare for the worst-case scenario.
Of course. If this fails, we'll initiate the backup plan. Duskvale.
Apa tuh? Backup plan, Duskvale.
That guy gives me the creeps. What kind of place is the new Federation anyway? Are they all gonna be like that?
We'll find out when we get there, Abby.
So you're that student, huh? I'm Sakia. I'll be over. Lucilla filled me in on everything. This synchronization test is far more intense than the standard. If you feel anything off, you call it. I won't allow that. Good. The cabin systems are configured. I hope.
Neural network connected. Tactical model constructed. Resonator vital signs synchronized.
One with the sounds. Shadows. Checkmate. One with the sounds. Shadow descends. No hesitation. Checkmate. One with the sounds.
Test complete. Recording synchronization rates data. Cockpit opening. Please exit according to the safety protocols.
How did you get all the way here from the lake house?
She wanders into the academy sometimes. Usually her caretaker bot escorts her back pretty quick, but today she was being difficult.
We'll go back together in a bit, okay?
Depresi ini menyerang.
So the little terror can be quiet. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, I was her teacher. Over 10 years ago now. The last day I taught her, she wrote. She didn't even get upset. Just smiled. took the form and walked away. She never stepped out of that cockpit again. Now she's back, but not really. What a headache of a student. Lucila told me you're her family. Is that true?
Yes.
And you're planning to pilot the Exostrider and bring her back from the Strider Gate?
That's the plan.
Sounds like an absurd, bold, utterly delusional idea. No one knows what's
I know.
When Imeth went missing, the cockpit recorded an abnormally high synchronization rate. We couldn't verify it after she disappeared, so it was never officially. Your test results are just shy of hers overall. But in some sectors, they're even higher. You've passed. I hope that absurd plan of yours works, and that you bring my student home. The results are out, but preparing the Exostrider will take time. We'll let you know when it's ready.
Cassette.
Wait for 2 days. 2 day in game kan, bukan 2 days. Jangan 2 days di sini.
According to Academy rules, all synchronicities undergo a health check, except a frequency one.
Bukan ML loh. Udah. Tidak 2 days. Tidak di sini. Tidak di sini aku marah soalnya deh.
So, we're finally going to where that giant eye is hiding?
Yeah.
Halo Sena. Halo adeknya Cici. Bau.
Don't try to be a hero, okay?
I've got...
Hey, Rover, are you... I kinda cornered Professor So, you're gonna... you... feel... I know you're awesome and all, but nobody knows if the Exostrider will even move. Everything's felt...
Lene.
Look, after I aced the entrance exam, I thought, sweet, life's gonna be packed again. But just when I was ready to finally be a student, my bubble popped. My brilliant student life. The Threnodian, void matter. I just have to stand here and watch you walk.
I'd feel worse if I tracked everyone in Lehigh Roy into danger, just to back me. Of course, if things get really desperate, we'll have to face it together. But for now, when I look at all the students who came here chasing their dream because...
Dang, that's a heavy title. But I get what you're saying, making you waste time on it, but I won't just sit around. And when this is all over, we're going for... Can't wait. Professor Mornier's at the...
Genshin, bukan ini Wuthering Wave, Sena.
Temporary passage is complete. It will take you directly to the Keystone. The Black Shores will keep a team on standby here at the Institute. If you need our support, just say the word.
Thank you. We couldn't have built the data framework this quickly without your team's expertise.
The High Roy is a top priority. A joint call by the Shorekeeper and the Tethys system. Oh, Professor Mornier.
Ah, you're here.
Is that the way to the Strider Gate?
Yes. This temporary passage will take you to the Dima Plains, deep within beyond. Both the Strider Gate and the Keystone are located in the... And also...
She's too fast.
What happened?
Professor Monnier, she suddenly bolted into the cassette depository and
This is...
Can I see it? I'll give it back in a moment. Mornier, do you see what's special?
This ID number. I saw it in the student file during her inspection. This is Imeth's own cassette. It's been...
Why did you want to bring this now?
It may be instinctual. Dr. Luke did say this exoswarm-like shell shares a frequency link. Or it could be the shell's residual instinct. Cassettes are... However, this does remind me. Carrying a cassette into an unexplored voidstorm zone.
Yeah, I've kept it with me. I'll head to the Deemer Plains now then, Mornier.
I'll have to stay here, monitoring the data and... But I'll be fully supporting your mission.
I count on you to watch my back, Mornier. With what we accomplished with Helios, I trust you'll handle the drive replica.
I won't let you down, Mentor. Let this be a new promise.
Let's go.
Yes, long questline ini dia. Ini dia. Bersiap-siap. Apakah akan bermain berjam-jam? Udah. Aku punya firasat 3 jam sih.
Ugh, stinky. This place reeks. The smell of that giant eyeball's getting stronger.
That massive glowing tree. Is that the Sylvain Heartwood? That Miko.
Wait, before you go, you should say hello to him. This is
Cantiknya.
Hiyuki. I told you about her before. The only reason we could set up the monitoring equipment so quickly is because she cleared the way for us. See that lingering frost? 10 years ago, a void matter rift opened in the Deemer Plains. Hiyuki went there alone and sealed it. Thanks to her efforts, the space trek, every task the Academy assigns her, she completes flawlessly. Were she to have a flaw, though, it'd be that she goes through blades like nobody's business.
Yes. Lucilla spoke of what that child did. She is a good one. Strong. But her strength does not change the fact that she is a student. That we allow a child to bear such a burden is a failure on our part as adults. I sent this white bird to search the void matter's concentrated depths. And I am certain somewhere in void space she waits. The collective pursues what is...
Very good. But I'm afraid we can't say more than that, okay? Right now, both sides want the same thing. That's the best we could... You were worried about the Fraxidus, weren't you? While you're beyond the Strider Gate, she'll handle perimeter security. She's hunted both the Threnodian and the Fraxidus for a long time. There's...
Yes. Those two Fraxidus members. Here. Take this. The white bird carries my power. It will, should you lose yourself in the void matter, it will also...
Hiyuki is part of Star Torch Academy's Special Response Force. She works from the shadows.
If, in your fight with the Threnodian, you require it, you may make a wish to me.
How about I go first? I wish for peace and safety across the Deemer Plains. Hiyuki is the strong and silent type. Spend enough...
Why didn't you introduce us before? Why the reveal now?
No point in hiding what's already in plain sight. Besides, you're both strong, and it's safer if you work together.
What did she mean, make a wish?
Just what it sounds like. But don't make one unless it's life or death. Granting wishes always comes with a price. I've sent you intel on high concentration void matter zones. Review them when you can. I couldn't say this with Chase present, but you've been in void space. You've faced it. If Aleph 1 truly lies beyond that gate, it'll sense you. The Exostrider isn't fully repaired. Once you enter the gate, you'll be completely alone. Are you ready, Rover?
I've been in situations like this more times than I can count. If I only cared about walking away clean, I wouldn't have gotten this far. Or be standing here now. So, thanks for the concern, President.
Very good. I'm relieved you've thought it through. I'll be here with the others, monitoring the void matter barriers. If something happens, I have to respond immediately. We'll probably be able to maintain a data feed. It'll likely cut out once you reach the Keystone. From that point on, every call is yours.
I understand.
President Lucilla, we've checked her condition. No signs of void matter contamination. She's stable.
All right. Go on, Rebel College freshman. The students and faculty of Star Torch Academy have been waiting for the day the Exostrider awakens. May you return victorious.
Void matter gauge readings are stable. No abnormal fluctuations at the keystone. The
signal's cut out. It's so quiet. Are these? Solid skin. The solid skin merged into the roots. They didn't return to the Exostrider to the solid.
Anjing, keren banget.
Starting to feel dizzy. Imeth once said void space in the depths of the Tenodian black hole is a higher dimension. Like a kaleidoscope. Time and space here don't flow. They're tangled. Is all of this inside those figures? That Space Trek Collective in wearing clothing. They're reaching for something. Can't make out what. That frequency. Is it Imeth?
The light of the origin point. We will bear it.
What? Shit.
Am I back at the academy?
Yeah. You okay? Ugh, I feel terrible too. Something just yeeted us out of the Threnodian's gut. Rapid interdimensional whip.
The Exostrider isn't here.
Uh-huh. The big guy's still stuck inside the Threnodian. Did you see that freaky black hand that popped up in the cockpit? The whole dimension freaked out, like it was trying to spit us out. Next second, the void matter had flushed us out.
I saw Navora and the flashes. It's the Fraxidus. Has to be. Everyone was standing right here. This is where void matter began to contaminate the sky. And Aleph 1 was watching me and the Exostrider beyond the gate.
Mentor, finally got a hold of your signal. We lost contact for an entire day. Everyone's been worried.
An entire day. Felt like minutes. Time distortion from being inside the black hole? Mornier, I'm fine. We had an incident. The Exostrider is still inside void space beyond the gate. And now, even the Academy inside the void matter barriers is getting hit by void storms. What happened while
After you went in, the data transmission was perfect. We were celebrating. But not long after, void storms began to erupt. Even as most of Lahairoi has been evacuated to the collect, those who remain are gathered here at the Institute.
Whose eyes was I seeing through in those flashes? If they're the cause of the Thenodian's breach, could they be a harbinger? Like in Renacita? In that moment, that shell, she had the same look. And why was she so set on giving me this cassette? What was she looks like? I'll have to open. I'm coming to you. The Threnodian struck like a bolt out of the blue.
Understood. We'll be waiting for you.
That's a lot of waves line messages. All from when I was beyond the Strider Gate.
The Soliskin have swept the area. Not
Someone just posted a call for help on the campus's Waveslang group chat.
Sigrika. Are you sure you alone can handle?
Don't worry. I have my runes.
I'm coming with you. Finding people is one thing, hauling them back is another. It'll be faster if we take my motorbike.
Status report, Professor Mornier.
The launch orbit has been confirmed. The drive replica is projected to launch in 16 hours, at which point it will initiate Duskvale.
Then we evacuate every remaining soul in Lahiroi before that window. Check the ships at the Royal Frostlands. We don't know how long Duskvale will hold. No one stays a second longer than necessary.
The Exostrider.
I heard from Professor Mornier. You went dark for a full day. Activating the Exostrider before it was fully self-regenerated was a math. We hoped for the best. And of course, you're alive. That alone, no time to kick yourself now.
Please, have a look at this, Mentor. The Research Institute is running the final modifications on the drive replica now. The Roya are assisting with assembly and verify. It's built from the framework of the fallen reactor drive. Various materials from the Exostrider, too. It's everything Lahiroi has been working toward. This man in 16 hours, we launch it into the... Once evacuation is complete, it will activate, transforming the canopy into Duskvale. We only finished it because of the data you sent back from beyond the Strider Gate.
See? Not a total loss.
Thank you. All of you. About what I experienced beyond the gate. There's something I want to show you. I don't think she gave me this cassette for no reason. Whether it's her shell, or Imeth herself. She was trying to...
A cassette retrieved from within the Threnodian. Huh. Now that is intriguing. Professor Mornier, is the analyzer in the cassette depository?
We can head there now.
What's happening? Why are all the cassettes rewinding?
The whole server bank's going nuts. Every screen is flickering.
Oh. The data volume is far beyond the cassette's capacity. It's as if thousands of people left their records in it. The storage system is destabilized. It's now flooding data into every archived... This isn't memory data. Aside from the corrupted junk, the compressed
coordinates? From beyond the gate? Are they locations inside the Threnodians?
Based on your report, Mentor, conventional space-time doesn't apply in void space.
If Imeth went to these links to give us this, she wouldn't have made it impossible. What if they're coordinates in Lahiroi?
If such is the case, the origin might be... Please. uniform format these coordinates share. I have verified 150 points using Sundermere as the origin. Each one aligns with a site of Royan runes etched upon stone, just as you beheld within Solis Island. Forged by the Exostrider, these patterns are. Void storms do not affect them. We have only glimpsed fragments of their meaning through the lens of Solis Island.
I see. Let me overlay these coordinates onto a Lahairoi map. Done. Using Sundermere as the origin, the distribution looks like this.
Everything matches. I'm spotting every Royan rune site in Bjorterwoods on this map.
But what about the other coordinates?
Wait, I know that spot. That's where the Void Storm hit at the start of all this. You know, that time when we first met? Yeah, that one.
Void storms.
If we reverse match the coordinates by
Then Royan runes could be marking every spot a Void Storm has ever hit.
So it is. We Roya have observed.
Well, the runes aren't exactly neon signs on the stone boulders saying, "Look here."
There are too many locations. With the personnel we have left and the autonomy.
Leave the manpower to me.
You want to bring people back from the escape pods?
Precisely.
With Void Storms spreading, sending people back out to find hidden runes is too dangerous.
Any venture into the unknown carries risk. Studying the Threnodian was a risk. Playing chess with the Fraxidus was a risk. And piloting the Exostrider through the Strider Gate was certainly a risk. Where there is a sliver of hope, the Space Trek Collective will always find people willing to bet on it. The intelligence retrieved from void space. We have the capability, the responsibility, and the will to secure this. Face the unknown and we may lose much. Flee from it, and we lose everything.
Then leave Bjorterwoods to me.
It's the most heavily contaminated area. If this is because of what happened to the...
Then please give me your hand, See. Use this. It will guide you to other Royan runes. Oh, and take this one too. It's for protection. With it, you'll definitely come back safely.
Senyuman para waifu.
The clock starts now. Recover all Royan runes before Duskvale gets...
I'm splitting everyone into teams. They'll depart in waves according to their assigned group. I'm splitting everyone into teams. They'll depart in...
tiba-tiba bisa TP anjing.
Wind, guide me. According to the map, the first one should be around here.
Didn't notice before, but, there are some shredded frequencies hanging around this spot.
Abby, you're awake?
Didn't seem like the right time for a chat before. But hey, you've got a real knack for rallying the troops.
The rune's responding.
Whoa, something's glowing over there.
Those outer rune fragments. Line them up just right, and they might connect with the runes and the boulders. Let's try.
Jackpot! We actually found one!
Good. I'll send it to the Shaper and the others for a look. All right. On to the next rune. Same as before. According to the mission details, there's still one left.
We're blazing through these runes. Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work, huh?
Right. I hope Sagrika's having the same luck.
So while you were searching, I tried tuning into each rune's frequency. Each trace felt different. They're definitely real, but whatever's left behind is way too faint. Can't really feel what it is. This is the last one, right?
Yeah. All done. I'll send it to Lucilla and head back. What's going on?
Mentor, you're back.
We've finished analyzing as for the overlapping coordinates.
I'm no rune expert. But we have one here, don't we?
Who? Wait. Me? If you're asking me, these runes don't about this big. And these 2 points are relative. Like this.
3-dimensional coordinates. If we take the reactor drive's light data from the database as a depth layer and reconstruct it. A map forms. The Royan ruins are conveying a spherical.
What are these 2 places?
The one on the surface corresponds to the Strider Gate. But by geometric definition, it's...
The Exostrider. That must be where it is in void space. It's the only thing that could survive there. The Lodestar Eye-Myth was trying to show me.
Contamination around the keystone is off the charts. You've got no viable
I remember Lucilla mentioning a sealed rift in the Dimor Plains.
Yeah, right. Once Hiyuki from the... Without the Exostrider, are you suggesting crossing...
Now that we have a concrete map, I should be able to retrieve the Exostrider before my power of separation gives out.
A compelling proposal. But don't forget the Exostrider is currently out of power. Finding it is one thing.
Then we set a hard deadline. If I can transmit the Exostrider's coordinates to you before Duskville initiates, then tell me you'll consider entrusting the drive replica to us.
Consider, huh? So you're handing the choice to us?
I'm not asking for a guarantee. I'm trusting you, the professionals on this side, to make the right call.
The Exostrider's value just...
Here, this is the Dimor Plains map, updated with the latest. Be mindful of the that said. Where
that me?
Yes. She's been investigating. She also asked me to tell you that she's run into the Fraxidus there. Let's just say honesty is in her nature. She just thought you might want to know. Perhaps her way of showing she has no hidden agenda.
Noted. I'll be leaving then.
Wait, look me in the eyes. Relax. It's my forte. You've seen it before. I will temper this moment into a bullet of memory, carved with your name, your face. What carries you is not only your own strength. Save that for when you come back.
No. Pelit. No, pelit.
An entry point hidden in the Dimor Plains. Time to get to Bjarda Woods. Wind, guide me. It's already been totally contaminated, but the frost seems to be slowing. The void matter contamination is bad. It's not looking good for the Solaskin. And this white bird. Did Hiyuki leave it here? All right. Lead me to Hiyuki. Where is it leading me?
She hasn't gone far. Probably watching.
She seemed like her grip is slipping.
She was already like this when I last encountered her, shortly before the void.
Hiyuki, When you fought Dinia, did you see anything like a shadowy hand?
Yes.
Then Dinia was behind the incident beyond the Strider Gate. Could she also be responsible for the Academy's void matter surge?
Lucilla contacted me. She said you intend to the roads here have been swallowed by void matter. Lucilla must have told you of the rift that...
Luke said the Grand Architect caused that rift. That was what led to If they used a Thermodian frequency extracted from here to influence Dinia, then the Space Trek Collective was already infiltrated from the beginning.
The Thermodian surge now could be their attempt to force the girl to master all. Perhaps that power within her has simply broken its... Long ago, I sealed a portion of my own power there to help aid the Solvane Heartwood resist the Thermodian. Break the seal, and you will pass through the rift to reach the void map.
Understood. We're lying.
Let's go. Time isn't... Savior, who has always walked with victory. This time, have you come to save Lahairoi? This is...
Is it trying to tell me something?
Aleph 1 seems to hold little interest in anything besides humans. Most of the structures it devoured have drifted here. It's that girl. Be cautious.
Dinia! Can you hear me?
I will handle this. Watch out.
No! Don't!
Let me handle it. It's fine.
Why won't you just stop?
We need to use these blocks to make the climb.
It will eat you. Sorry. You really shouldn't go.
Timpa anjing. Goblok.
Sorry. You really shouldn't go. I sent you away. So why?
So it was you, Denia. The one who pushed me out of void space.
Oh, my head. It hurts.
Jatuh belum anjing. Ini sudah.
Oh, my head. It hurts.
No. Playtime's over. Come back to me, sweet girl.
No. Please. Don't eat me.
That child's state. She did not appear to be under complete control. It was Denia herself who stopped us. Let's go. We need to get up there first.
Have you been watching over Denia here?
Wait here. This seal is wrought from the future's tithe. To put it simply, I drew upon countless versions of my future self. To break the seal is to reclaim those futures.
I understand.
There is one thing. With Aleph 1 active, you choose the most perilous path at the most perilous time. I know your strength. I know your history. To take such a risk, is it because you remain confident you will not fail? That you...
No, I've failed before. I don't think anyone can win forever. If I'd never lost, maybe I'd still have my memories. I wouldn't need to start over. Solaris would be free from the lament. I do this because I can. And because someone has to.
And what if you fail? I meant, what becomes of you?
Maybe I'll be lost to void space. Maybe I'll find a way to turn the tide. But if I don't try, there's no way I'll ever know. What makes me scared isn't coming up short. It's the thought of not giving it my all.
The cost of this attempt is steep, and you bear the weight of many. I expected more. To fail even once against a Threnodian is to invite upon. Even knowing this, you would still go.
Hiyuki, Lucilla told me you fought a Threnodian in Oshinahara for a long time.
Ya, nggak hafal ya.
I don't know how you did it, but I can only imagine what it took to hold the line in a place already so. Did you fight in Oshinahara because you were certain you would win?
No, I never was.
Then you understand why I'm doing this.
I see. I will attend to the seal of flaming Sakura. It will not take...
Ayo. Ci, historinya lama banget. Dia kasihin.
Let me help!
No need. I must do this myself.
Why not choose the easier future?
The girl.
It's been a while, Miko of Flaming Sakura.
I burned my future as a Threnodian resonator. Your plan holds no meaning now.
Every step in our dance has its purpose. Our paths have crossed often, but in my design, this is our true introduction to each other. Because at last, I have a masterpiece, worthy of your attention.
You infiltrated the collective for Dini and Hiyuki. You wanted Leviathan's power. To merge them into one.
Denia was always a Fraxidus creation. She is honored to be
A creation.
The Mia disappointment made me think. If I could just create a superior vessel, one refined by a Miko spirit, perhaps it might bear the full might of a Threnodian's. As for the outcome, you would know better than I, Lady Miko.
Wordplay won't change your failure. Leave, you tedious avatar.
Failure? No. Listen, you two. I'm just showing. If we made one Denia, we can make another. And another. Until we hold a complete obedient Threnodian resonator in our hands. Your own borrowed future showed you that. A true Threnodian resonator. Help! Help me! All that desperate running on the wheel and you still came up short. She can deny it all she likes, but the void in her heart is the same as Aleph One's. That emptiness, it will always pull her towards the Threnodian's power. Chase her if you must. You do so love playing the savior, Rover. As for this avatar, I'll spare you the trouble.
Wasting time on one of their avatars is pointless. Come on, Hayuki. The seal is open. We have a job to do.
If you wish, I can tell you about my history with the Fraxidus. But
it's not hard to guess. The Grand Architect wanted your power as the Miko of Flame and Sakura, but like you said, you burned that one future as a Thenodian resonator. Right now, Denia's state is what worries me.
I fear.
Iya, kayak sikapnya dia, tapi kata dia mirip sih assimilation anjing. Coy, Villa jadi psikopat gua. Oh my god, psikopat tingkat 5.
I curse you!
Annihilation!
You, the Space Truck Collective, all this running around for nothing. Oh, yeah.
Take your final dive into Nana. Down you go. It's fine.
Oh, yes.
Dissipate, worry not for me.
Wind cold, waves follow.
All in my wake.
Wind rises.
He's gone.
Seriously, just call it quits.
Be cautious. Stand back. Rest now.
Slap. Hopefully this helps.
You've prepared for this, have you not?
Stop! There's still time! Why won't you?
Waves follow.
Still refusing to turn back!
Tolong Cak.
It's been so long. No chance. Too late to escape. Take your final dive into
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
Dissipate. I cannot fall now.
The space.
All in my way. May the Sakura incinerate. Burn this self away.
Wind calls, waves follow.
This is all pointless!
Rest now. Do not worry. The void matter frequency within her has weakened. She will recover. Forgive me, but I believe waiting for the void matter to spread would take too long. This will be faster. Allow me to handle this. There is not much time. My Shiratori can guide you through void matter. So I will draw upon a future where it will protect you and help you find them. The rest?
Thank you, Yuki.
I've read the Space Trek Collector's report on IMF. She wrote that her intention is saving. Lucilla said you are her family. I suppose you must be the reason she helped. Do you regret it? Leading her to the Savior's path. One must walk this path alone in order to protect. And those who walk it out of admiration will lose themselves.
No, Yuki. I don't seek Imeth to confess my regrets. I want to find her, so I can tell her.
I hope to make you proud.
I've always been proud of her. She chose to walk this path with me. So, I know I'm not alone. Should I ever fail, I know there will be someone who'll continue to protect Solaris.
With your extraordinary strength, that is. But for those who are too weak to save others, there is only, as I learned when I failed to save Ashinohara, all I can do now is hold my Sutsu tightly. That is
From Lahai Roy to the distant lands of Jinzhou and Renacida, people... I've been a part of that fight. But to pretend I'm the only reason they're standing, that everything fails if I do, that's arrogance. It's an insult to everyone else choosing to stand their ground. My victories were never mine alone. If even one person makes it to the end of this road, then we're still winning. Hiyuki, when you're walking alone and feel that weight, just stop for a moment.
Stop.
You'll see that there are people who draw strength from you. People out there who are proud of you. And when you finally reach the end of your journey, you'll know.
How enviably brilliant. It is nothing. I will tell you.
All right. I'll be back.
I will hold the line here until Duskvale initiates.
Exostrider? Someone consumed by void matter. Come here. The Exostrider's power is nearly spent, but I'll do my best to protect you. This frequency. No! Your existence is already nearly... Where am I?
Did the void storm consume me? Am I dead?
Is this void space a higher dimension?
Our existence is fading.
Did you just say that time and space have no meaning?
Who's speaking?
I can't see you, but I can feel you.
Sound doesn't travel here. Thoughts do.
The Exostrider?
Why is the Exostrider here?
What happened?
The light. What should we do?
What are you doing?
This is meaningless. That's enough.
It's futile.
Our lives already ended in the void.
I heard the Exostrider's cry for help. I want to find it.
Time and space don't mean a thing. We'll never reach it. I know what the Exostrider means to the High Roy, but
This is meaningless.
You want to save it? How? It's futile. But
we made it to the stars to reach for the unknown, didn't we? Just another step on a long road of discovery.
You.
This is where we came from.
A space-time can coordinate with the exostrider's the origin, but that's impossible inside a black hole.
The path with the future.
Thank you. You charted the unknown with your lies. I'll make sure it's not in vain. The light of the origin point. We will bear it.
Drive replica here. It's the heart they built for the Exostrider. Don't worry. This time, we'll save the world together.
Okay. I'll bring you back humanity's hope. So, wait for me.
The Exostrider's frequency is decaying. Its reading is about to flatline.
status on the drive replica?
Almost ready. We just need the calibration data now.
Ascension complete. Systems at peak. Ready to re-engage enemy.
Exostrider, you're awake.
Assessment. A human heart is now operational within me. I can now speak with their voice. In lost lands where civilization should not have taken root, a collective was born. A will to explore what lies beyond. They have chosen me. Evaded. Ranged module. Overkill. Even if humanity's final frontier is an endless void, it is not proof of the meaningless pursuit Alan won. Ranged module. Full expansion. Disintegrate. confirmation. Battle concluded. Void matter responses within this sector.
But Threnodian
Analysis. Resonator Imuth. Under current parameters, the permanent termination of Aleph-1 is impossible. Therefore, I exercised autonomous judgment and exiled it to the furthest reaches of the request. Arbiter, permission to remain. Before your final judgment, allow me to submit a log of my log retrieval. On multiple return transits, I was detected by Aleph-1. It pursued me. Its objective to enter it attacked. I fell. But Resonator Imuth answered me with her power, and I should have initiated a full system seal to await repairs. Discovery. The Roya in the Frostland stood helpless before the Threnodians. I saw panic and dread. Following the protocols shared with the Sentinels, I extracted my reactor drive and encased it deep within the ice. Then I took exception. A momentary reactivation occurred. Resonator Imuth resonated with me a second time. She required my power to mend the Strider Gate rift.
That was when I became a digital ghost. But was that the second time we resonated?
Initial assessment. Upon reactivation, standard procedure was to request your retreat. Direct input. The human heart granted me a voice. The will of this civilization. Component analysis. This drive replica forged by humans is I can feel each one of its pulse cycles. Violent, erotic, shrill, grating friction of wear. This is the first time I have ever heard myself. With this heart installed, I have acquired capabilities previously undocumented outside the set projection. Given Threnodian Aleph-1's abilities, we must assume once the Strider Gate is fully sealed, I will remain on this side as its guardian. Request. Arbiter, I was born from humanity's hope. Please permit me to remain here and protect them until this heart ceases to beat. Query. Resonator Imuth, are you willing to accept? When I first arrived in Lahai Roy, your assistance allowed me to... Your current state is a consequence for which I bear responsibility. While I now, the death that once drew near has been severed. Henceforth, your companion will be an enduring summary. I am experiencing the state defined as guilt.
Oh, Exostrider. You're really wearing your heart on your sleeve, aren't you? But hey, I chose this path myself. Made my peace where it ends a long time ago. As for your question, this savior's got a career to uphold. Gotta level up if I'm gonna keep kicking back. So your power?
Authorization. Resonator Imuth's agreement confirmed. Synchronization limit removed. Commencing resonance.
Suggestion. Don't you dare feel guilty. Thank you for living up to my hopes.
Detection. Arbiter, you have brought your cassette proposal. Please allow me to take it. I wish to burn a frequency onto the tape for you to return to Lahai Roy. Briefing. While traversing the stars at high velocity, my trajectory, its hull was marked with Solaris script. Its launch date is estimated to have intercepted and recorded the signal it has been continuously transmitting to Solaris. Its name is the Farwatch Objective. I wish to offer this recording as a gift to the people. Status. Strider Gate closure imminent. Preparing to return the Arbiter and Resonator. Query. One last thing, Arbiter. Will you permit me to alter my designation to bear the name Lahai Roy? Designation change complete. Thank you, Arbiter. Valediction. Farewell, Arbiter. Please deliver my prediction. We will meet again in the boundless sea of stars.
It's been so long since I last saw Solaris. Feels weird now that Aleph 1's been kicked to the cosmic curb. Lahai Roy confirmed. I was gonna say we saved the world this time. But honestly, it was the explorers who fell into the void matter. They're the ones who mapped that data on me and the Exostrider inside the Threnodian's black hole.
And it was the people of Lahai Roy who decoded the cassette and forged the drive replica.
So, this wasn't a story about heroes saving the world. It was the world saving its heroes.
Yes. And now, we're home.
You're back.
Yeah.
Was successfully contained to the Dema planes. Within the planes themselves, void matter concentrations have dropped significantly across most sectors. Monitoring data from the Space Trek Collective confirms that Threnodian markers within the region of the High Roy have now fallen to near zero levels. Exostrider activity has fully ceased. However, related research into its technology will continue. Deployed by Star Torch Academy have successfully neutralized all anomalous constructs activated by the Threnodians across the High Roy. The experience gained through this mission will carry forward. In the Outer Woods, the area closest to the Threnodians' attempted breach, partial structural damage has been confirmed. Overall, the situation remains well within control. As void matter levels continue to drop, the Roya will regain access to a broader and more stable range of territory. Once shrouded in void matter, the High Roy now stands restored. This was made possible by the choice of every last explorer. The road ahead is vast. We will reach the stars. And then we'll keep going.
Yay!
You made it! Turns out, decoding what the Exostrider burned into your cassette was way tougher than the Institute thought. They only just finished today.
Over here! Everyone's waiting for you.
What could it possibly be? Oh, I can't wait.
The Far Watcher. I have to admit, I was genuinely surprised when you handed me this tape and said that name.
You said it was one of the 9 interstellar space probes, launched before the etheric sea engulfed Solaris.
Correct. The 9 stars on the Space Trek Collective's emblem.
Ever since then, Solaris never received another signal from them. Not a single one. Until today.
Professor Mornier, you may begin playback.
This... Judging by the cassette's data, there's sounds the Far Watcher recorded while drifting through different galaxies.
Sounds that have been lost to us for centuries. Silenced by the etheric...
So that's why the Exostrider wanted to give these recordings to the explorers of Lahai today.
Because this is a gift from light years away. Sent by the explorers of... Echoes from the Sea of Stars.
The Space Trek Collective has taken in that Denia girl, just as you wished, Grand Architect.
Good. Just let them care for the little doll for now.
Such an extraordinary performance.
I'm sure I can find another role for her later.
All retrieved data has been processed, awaiting review at your leisure. May I ask what you plan to do next?
Plans are progressing everywhere, it seems. I've dallied in Lahai long enough. Cristoforo, be a dear and run a message to Eris and the new Federation for me.
Understood. Though I suspect the Vice Architect will begrudge once more your sending me to disturb their precious quiet. Oh, and will you require me to draft a prologue for your characters?
No need. I'll pay for Lova a visit myself first. That will be all for now. This body tires so easily. Remember to give her a silent ending.
Grand Architect, with this phase of verification complete and full production proceeding, do we still have use for that Miko?
That won't be necessary. Her future as a Threnodian resonator has been taken. Besides, she's failed one too many times. Drawn one too many futures from herself, and she still insists on walking the path of saving. Every step she takes, only after countless cycles of failure. She too will be reduced to ashes by her own vow. Just like her sister. That reminds me. Zashiki Warashi has brought us some rather interesting news.
Enter the ghost! Come on, little one.
First, no quick thrills. Second, no slipping on traffic.
Hyokuro must be just ahead. This was Honami's last rite of purging. All is settled. Only one final thing remains. I have truly kept you waiting for too long, Hyokuro.
Aku udah level berapa ya bilang. Ini jam berapa ya? Oh, gampang. Ceknya dari DC.
Finally came to see me.
Yes.
Made up your mind? Ready to kill me then?
Yes.
Oh, has my little Hiyuki grown so confident that she can best me without even drawing her now? Don't forget who taught the Miko of Eternal Flaming Sakura. Can't show a little respect to your elder?
You call what you did to me teaching, Hyokuro?
Nah, B1.
Come then. Miko of Eternal Flaming Sakura. Calm yourself. A restless heart makes for unsteady hands.
But I do not wish to learn this.
Then what do you wish to learn?
This girl will become a great archer. No, look at her hands. They are swordsman's hands.
Not in this life. Her hands aren't ones to hold a blade. Isn't that right? Well now, you have refined your technique.
Hiyuki, do not let the Suzu bind your fate. Go seek a future of your own.
Focus, Hiyuki. Survive this strike and reach your tomorrow. You have mastered many skills from others, but have yet to master the blade work of your own flaming Sakura.
The last Miko withheld too much. She refused to teach me a single technique.
Do you resent her?
I do.
So, about your paper. About your paper. Well,
banyak kali.
so, about your paper.
Tapi ini berapa? Tiga belas kali 5 tambah 7.
pathway for ancient flora. An entirely new... An entirely new adaptive pathway for ancient... An entirely new adaptive pathway for ancient...
Come on, little one.
This is it.
You can count on me.
Mech mode.
Transform.
Mech mode. Off.
To soar to the very edge of the staring ocean. If and if are meant to fall apart, I will be sad. Let it be clear. Let it get clear. These are all crystal
Trent?
Night mode off. Night mode off. Ascending. Mech mode off.
Come on, little one. You can count on me. Oh.
Damn.
Ephemeral are the balloons.
Bakal ambil ya. Oh, udah.
Look! A laser sword!
I shall be the vessel of your wishes.